Whoa, what happened here? Apparently Hasan Piker to be arrested for animal abuse for torturing dog on camera. Is he actually going to be arrested? Was there actual animal abuse? Was it this dog here? What happened, man? Excuse me? This is absolutely insane. So since I made this video, a whole bunch of weird information come out, and we're going to get this. I'm going to put the information that just came out at the end of the video. And like, it makes everything even worse.
If you haven't seen it, Hasan Piker has a dog in his background. This dog's a big old fat fluffy cute dog. Now, obviously, everybody has
like, I like the dog. I don't like this dog. I like this dog though.
Their opinion about Hasan Piker. I think he's kind of cringe, but
I think he's an absolute retard, and I think that he's a terrorist supporter pushing into being a terrorist leader.
You know, maybe you think differently, and that's completely fine. But
it's not.
His dog is obviously used as a background prop. Now, there's some extremely terrifying accusations rolling around about him shocking his dog with a shock collar while sitting behind him. Okay,
that's
so first and foremost,
man.
Make sure you like this, share your boys, comment down below, because you know these things are important for awareness. But we're going to show you the full first clip and then dive into the backstory, him admitting to certain things, and get the whole story over a little bit of time. So let's go right now. Here we go.
Fucking country so much.
I hate this country that gave me millions of dollars. I would rather us have a different...
Yeah, and allows me to speak freely and not be arrested or murdered.
System which would allow me not to exist. Please give me money. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm talking too much.
You can be on a fucking mountain in the middle of Norway and get better internet than Los Angeles, California.
That's what he's talking about? I thought he was talking about, like,
I hate this country because my internet's slow. What?
Something political. He's talking to, he hates this country so much because of his local internet in LA. Yeah, it makes sense, to be fair.
Oh, Fables, you're doing a reaction to a reaction. This is trash. Ah, go fuck yourself.
It's pretty funny.
And this is just like a moment of anger. This is a moment of fucking anger for like something that is just so routine, so silly, such a first world problem. But it is emblematic of all of America's much more consequential violence. Okay? It's the same reason as...
So you see his dog getting up, right?
Yep.
You see his dog getting up, right?
Yeah.
Why America... Kaya, please just fucking go... Just stop.
What was that? Okay, are we sure that's a shock collar? Are you sure like there wasn't like a hangnail or something? Like, I don't like shock collars, man. I think shock collars should be illegal. I think that's animal abuse. I think just spanking your dog is better than using a shock collar. And like, yeah, I spank my dog. I don't hit my dog hard. It's like a pat and a no. You know what I mean? And she gets it. Like, there's no need for that unless you just don't know how to handle a dog and you're a garbage person and you don't care about the pain that the dog feels from being shot. You ever put on a shock collar? You ever been shocked with a shock collar? That shit sucks, man. I did it as a joke. And I was like, man, now everybody that uses a shock collar, I think is a piece of shit. And I think it's just so funny, so ironic that I think that, and then the worst person on social media that isn't like an actual, like, straight up crazy person out there in the streets firebombing Teslas and stuff like that. The worst person on social media besides those things, of course, uses a shock collar on his dog. The person who says people should be put down like dogs. Who's putting a dog down for doing something they don't like? Are you shitting me? You put a dog down because they're sick or because they bite a baby or something.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing? You're being such a baby.
Don't you fucking move, you prop. Yeah, so he reaches off screen right here. Pretty obvious.
Okay.
Reaches off screen.
It's the same reason as to why America... Kaya, please just fuck...
Reaches off screen.
Fucking go... Just stop.
Shocks his dog. Dog lays down.
Dude, that is so obvious that's what happened. Holy shit. Why? Dude. Usually I'm just kind of joking about banning this guy for random stuff, but like, how is this guy not banned? How is he not banned? He's constantly calling for violence, and this is like actual animal abuse.
Jesus Christ. What are
Like, why even get an animal if you just you abuse that animal and you don't care about that animal?
For money, because he leaves it on there because his fans like to see the dog there. People like dogs, so they're gonna see the dog. That's the only reason the dog's even there.
Look, I understand that if you live in a neighborhood and you have like a perimeter set up at your house, you know, and the street's very active, you don't want your dog running in the street, maybe that could be a situation where that would be all right. But you can see the dog's terrified to even step off the platform here. Look at
of
the dog.
America's much more
This is a large dog, by the way.
consequential violence?
Terrified to step
Okay.
off.
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
And shocked his dog.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
This is the kind of guy that puts his dog.
I mean, it definitely looks like it. I'm gonna need some more evidence on this. Hang on, I will be right back. I'm going to X. Dude, as soon as I open X, are you fucking kidding me, man? Are you kidding me? She clips her paw. It's very obvious. You are willfully dumber than a dog if you choose to believe this, and care more about imagining the suffering of a single animal than millions of Palestinians. Don't you know there's a genocide going on? You're worried about a dog? Yes. I am more worried about a dog. Go fuck yourself, dude. Every single time. And like, as soon as I open Twitter. So people were telling me that there's a green light on the collar. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to ask Grok. This person, what did Hasan do? Hasan Piker is facing backlash over a recent live stream clip where his dog Kaya yelped after he scolded her for moving off camera. And I asked Grok, if you zoom in, is there a green light on the collar? In reviewed zoomed in clips and an older VOD, a green light appears visible on the dog's collar, matching indicators on some shock collar models. Why would there be a green light on the collar if it wasn't a shock collar? Like the Garmin Sport Pro. We're going to take a look at that. However, Hasan denies using a shock collar. Well, he denies all kinds of things. I don't believe that motherfucker because he's a liar. Suggesting the yelp was from dog clipping her paw. Views differ on the evidence. So I said, I don't like Hasan, but I don't recognize that as being a shock collar. Need more evidence. And that looks like a shock collar to me. And I say, yeah, I looked into it. Yeah, I looked into it and even asked Grok, and it has been confirmed. What a garbage human. Because this matches... Okay, this is just diabolical. This is diabolical. Okay, I've seen that a lot. It matches this collar here. That's crazy. $250 for this too, by the way, from Mr. Socialist. Also, this bullshit right here pisses me off that I just discovered. Apparently, this is a thing that happened.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
I think I've seen this before.
It's you have to be able to get 2 fingers, and I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like,
There's a lot of meat.
it's she has a lot of neck meat.
Yep, I have heard this. Holy shit.
And now it's
Dude, that is disgusting. Fuck this guy, man. He is actually evil, and he's lying about it. So let's just do a whole deep dive into what more Pegasus is talking about Hasan Piker today.
Welcome back to a series so adorable, even this doggo subscribed. In today's video, a clip is going viral of Hasan treating his dog very poorly. People are very mad.
Actually, dog abuse. Even if this shock collar thing isn't right, the choking with the collar, that's some disgusting bullshit.
XQC has responded doing the frame-by-frame analysis. Ethan
Okay.
is absolutely disgusted. Tectone is calling out Hasan. Destiny has responded. Anissa is the only person left still defending Hasan. Hasan has responded denying the allegations.
Of course he would, because he's a fucking liar.
People have done some digging and uncovered more damning clips about the situation. Hasan's own...
Is he gonna get banned, you think? You think he's gonna get banned? Why is everybody worried about the dog when there's a genocide going on? Wait, is there still a genocide going on? Didn't Trump in that? I don't know.
Radical lefty friends have also called him out. Asmongold has responded. Subscribe to save Hasan's dog from his 10-hour streams. Now let's begin with Hasan being exposed for treating his dog poorly. Basically, if you didn't know, Hasan has used his socialist money to purchase a designer dog that he keeps as a showpiece in his stream, and he gets very annoyed if she
Yeah, same with everything else in his background. It's just another background item.
dares move from her spot. Here we got a clip going viral. Hasan reaching for something and seemingly shocking his dog to keep her in camera view.
Of all of America's much more consequential violence, okay? It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
That's crazy.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
Like, I've actually never been more... Like, usually I'll scream and yell when I'm pissed off at Hasan Piker, but you can really tell when I'm so pissed off beyond belief that I don't even want to yell. I'm just like disgusted. Like, holy shit, this guy is still not banned. He's still not banned. Is he gonna get banned for this? I don't fucking think so. If he doesn't, like, holy shit, at this point, like, I hope the government bans Twitch out and just outright. Fuck Twitch, the garbage platform that allows animal abuse. And they didn't before, they do now, because they banned that one chick for throwing her cat, and cats are known to land on their feet, so it's just like, what the fuck are we doing here?
You're being such a baby. It's just, you're making her stressed. She just literally is so incredibly spoiled from my mom. No, she doesn't want to come over here to see what's up. She just wants to fucking roam the house because she got to roam the house when I was gone. And she needs to literally have the same structured, regimented.
Yeah, the dog has to stay in the background. It's not allowed to leave.
I think that clip went to Trump's big baby desk.
People have to see the dog.
Immediately. I hate everything. I hate everything.
Right, so let me get this straight. Hasan's dog, Kaya, tries to move 1 inch off her tiny ass little seat platform there, and Hasan just loses his mind? Are you kidding me? Heaven forbid your dog actually tries to...
Bro, and him trying to say that's not what happened. Go fuck yourself. We all see it.
Stretch
We
your
know
legs,
what happened.
stretch up.
We're not fucking retarded, dude. And he treats us like we are, and Twitch treats us like we are, and we're not. We see exactly what's going on.
Her muscles or take a damn step, and apparently she's the spoiled one for trying to get up and move around a little bit. You seriously can't make this shit up. Now, people are theorizing that he reached there and he pressed a button that shocked her, and that's why she actually yelped. Now, Hasan is denying this, obviously. We'll get to all of that and all the investigation there, but regardless, why is Kaya just so scared? Like, even if it wasn't actually a shock, it really seems like she's traumatized or afraid of something, right? Or she's like conditioned to immediately be fearful the second Hasan even makes a micro movement or anything, right? Because she knows something bad is actually...
I bet he kicks the dog. I bet he hits the dog and kicks the dog for being annoying off camera.
about to happen, right? By the way, just a
Or probably presses the shock button for the ha-has, for the funnies, because he thinks it's hilarious, because he's evil.
reminder, $3
I can see
million mansion, and can't just let her roam in the house. Like, you
Right?
can just
Why?
lock the doors, you know, she's not gonna run outside the house or whatever. I mean, maybe from you, like,
Why can't your dog just roam the house? My dog does.
If I had to listen to Hasan for 10 hours a day, I'd probably try to run too, not gonna lie. Here's what people are saying. Your mom spoils her because she lets her stand up.
Right?
Imagine letting your dog walk around the house, anarchy. Why can't she roam the house or get water or food or stretch her legs instead of being bedbound for 3 hours? Not 3 hours. Hasan streams are like 8 to 10 hours. She's not barking. She's not acting out or doing anything wrong. Insane behavior on his part. She needs to be a background prop. Hasan is streaming. Not sure what you're confused about. The designer dog, obviously. Like, if you wanted something to just be there, like a lifeless, you know, zoo animal or whatever, get a prop, right? Get like a life version of a dog or whatever. Don't get an actual living creature that you force to just sit there, essentially. They are permanently banning people now for talking about it. Losers. I mean, I don't know if you're referring to Reddit or Hasan. It's kind of both here, as we'll see. But yeah, ridiculous. Why is he triggered at his dog just walking around? Probably because it's a Zionist. Look at how carefully manufactured that room is. His dog is just another one of his props. Like, dude, his room has his name like plastered all over. It's the ultimate narcissist chamber, you know? If I had to guess, I would say it's the reaction of a shock collar. I think you can even see Hasan reaching for something, which I suspect was a shocker, right?
He reached and looked back. Like he was expecting something to happen whenever he reached.
Before the dog yelps. Everyone who mentions the dog in his chat is getting deleted or banned. Is anybody surprised? We got the classic John Wick meme. Anyways, a bunch of people weighed in, including Investigator XQC, puts on his commentator hat and does play-by-play slow motion of the Hasan Piker clip.
Bro, I need a fucking cigarette. I will be right back. Like, bro, I care more about dogs than I do most people. Like, that's such garbage bullshit. Even if it wasn't a shock collar, the dog does seem like it's scared, and you are using it as a prop. Get the fuck out of here, dude. I am so tired of this.
Clip thinks
Ban
there's
this
a
stupid fuck.
98% chance
This evil garbage human.
it's a shock collar.
I'm not even gonna be a hater. I'm giving it a fair chance.
Hasan the soy boy.
Just
Hand over.
fuck.
About to press. Still moving. Now goes forward. I'm assuming probably has a, let's say, a Steam Deck, right? Hand forward. Now that was his arm forward. Now his hand going forward probably. See, a little bit more.
Go.
Bang! It would be in the next 3 frames.
Oh.
The
I might
likeliness.
have wasted 5.
Yeah, it doesn't look good. I'll tell you that, it doesn't look good. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I think he did it. I think he used a shock collar. Probably turned all the way up to the max. Because even using a shock collar, it shouldn't hurt that much unless you put it on the max. I've seen them used before by garbage people who use shock collars on their dogs instead of training them.
$5.
Chad, the likeliness of this being is like 98%. I'm not being weird. You see the arm movement, right?
Yeah, look at the arm movement, where his eyes are, his attitude when it happened.
Looking. No more arm movement now. A little bit more. Tiny bit more. A little bit more. Now it stops now. Guys, 99%. I'm just going with the version people saying. People saying it's dog as a shock collar. I think that's not okay. And it's kind of crazy. So I was more than to say, no way he has.
And also, if it's not, why can't the dog just get up? Because it's a prop. Dog's not allowed to get up because people have to see the dog. Because people will stare at the dog during the stream, not pay attention to the stream. But that's them, at least, looking at the screen in Hasan's chat.
Is that? Because he's usually a sensible guy. It looks pretty like the jam thing in 99%.
Right. I'm not sure how much of that I could actually show because this is one of those things you really just can't show on YouTube without the video getting flagged. But there is the XUC frame-by-frame analysis. Now, personally, I don't even care if it was a shock in that actual moment because it shows a pattern of like potential previous shocks or potential previous mistreatment, which legitimately pisses me off. Not gonna lie, It took me a while to make this video because I was legitimately just seething. Okay, this actually, unironically,
Yeah, same here, dude. This actually fucking pisses me off to the extreme. Like, put that shock collar on yourself, Hasan. Turn it all the way up and have somebody press that button.
pissed me off more than the terrorist support, which is
Same. Like, holy shit, dude. I rarely smoke cigarettes or even let it be known that I smoke cigarettes on camera. But like, dude, I needed one. Because I am fucking livid that this guy was even allowed to be on the platform in the first place. And then this happens. Of course, because it always gets fucking worse. He always does worse and worse shit. The dude is an actual garbage human being. And he does not deserve to be platformed.
which is diabolical. You know, that is actually diabolical. But who would have thought that the guy who's fine with babies dying and women and children getting violated and just
And saying people need to be put down like dogs. Who puts dogs down for barking? Because that's essentially the same as people just saying words you don't like.
hand waving all of that, all the atrocities committed by actual terrorists. He's apparently not nice to his dog, guys. This is shocking information. I mean, wow. But it is just so crazy that he's doing the shit.
And I bet it's worse. If he's doing this kind of thing on camera, I bet it's worse off camera. And if Twitch is going to ban some girl for throwing a cat that lands on its feet, then it doesn't actually hurt the cat, doesn't ban Hasan for something like this, dude, tear it down. Tear it the fuck down. We don't need it. And at this point, if you're supporting them, you support all of the things that they support. And that's how I feel just about any platform. Like, if you knowingly are giving money to these platforms, then you're part of the fucking problem.
On stream, right? So imagine what happens off stream, right? We got somebody called Super Bad Human saying, I'm going to defend us. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. I
tried to defend him, you know, because I really didn't want this to be true. But I think it's 99.9% chance that this is what happened. The odds are just not in his favor at all.
To defend Hasan, which is unusual. Shock collars have a beeping mode in which I use sometimes. You don't normally have to use the shocking mode. First off, we don't know if it was an actual shock administered at that moment. Second off, the dog still yelped, right? Why would it be yelping at a little beep, right? Unless you have previously shocked it or something like that. Dogs don't just yelp for no reason, and you don't have John Wick's number. He shows zero concern for the dog, poor thing. That's the thing. If it wasn't a shock.
That is another thing, yeah. The dog yelps and he's like, you're a big baby. When my dog yelps, I'm like, oh, what happened? Like, I'm checking, like, oh, the paw got caught. I want to see what happened. I want to see if the paw got caught. But instead, he's like, oh, no, you're a big baby. Why would he say that if he didn't just shock the dog? He knew what happened.
Right? And you'll see Hasan's explanation later. He basically says that it got hurt on something or tripped on something or whatever.
How would he know that if he didn't go look? And I looked over and over again. I watched it over and over again to see if that's what happened. The dog's paw doesn't get caught on anything. There's nothing. Unless it just has like a boo-boo or like it has a sore. But he didn't mention that. He said that the paw got caught or clipped or whatever the fuck he said. I don't remember. But he didn't say that, oh, the dog already had a hurt paw.
If you actually thought that was the case, wouldn't you go to actually check on it or something like that?
Yes, you would.
You
would. Absolutely disgusting.
If your dog's yelping, you want to comfort it, but he's too focused on his stream, obviously. You know, Hasan being a good pet owner was the one positive thing I could say about him, but that's no longer the case. My thoughts and prayers are with Kaya. Hopefully he finds a better home soon. A lot of people are, you know, calling for authorities to come in as well, which I'm not an expert. It depends on the dog language experts or whatever.
I don't think this is a problem legally. I think it should be. I don't think it's a problem legally. I don't think he's going to get like arrested or his dog taken away, but Twitch should definitely ban him or suspend him or whatever the fuck they do. Not on his day off.
Clancy wishes he was wearing a Hasan shock collar so he could be punished by his content daddy. Would not be surprised. Twitch, is harming animals allowed on your platform? Apparently so. So anyways, Ethan calls out Hasan for the Kaya clip. Horrifying animal cruelty caught on camera by Hasan as he activates her shock collar for one tiny step off her bed. She cries in pain, poor baby. I always thought it was extremely bizarre that his young, energetic puppy never took a step off her bed. This has to be the result of some brutally strict training.
Many of you guys know that I'm a dog lover, and there are
Same.
few things that horrify me more than people that abuse their animals. These are precious creatures that need us, depend on us, and abusing that trust is such a horrible crime. A clip of Hasan Piker is going viral right now of him shocking his dog Kaya for taking
To me, using a shock collar on a dog like that is the same as using it on a fucking
one
baby.
step off of her mat. I always found it bizarre how Kaya, who's this young, energetic puppy, stayed in 1 square foot of Hasan's room, right in sight of camera, almost like just a prop in his room. Well, now we know why. He's using
Yep.
extreme austerity measures to shock and abuse his animal
I'm glad he doesn't have children. At least there's that.
and then blaming her, getting mad at her. It's pretty hard to deny that Hasan is using his dog for the absolutely vain project of just sitting there in frame for 9 hours straight every day. Terrible.
Yeah, so basically, I don't think the dog actually stays there in like all 8 to 10 hours of the stream or whatever, but it is like a long ass time. So, and there are multiple instances of any time Kaya like attempts
Whoa, that was a very obvious. That's definitely the shock collar that I looked at.
to leave that little ass platform, that Hasan just immediately like stares or glares at her down, screams at her, just says, you know, go back on there essentially. Like, I don't know what's his deal. What's your problem? Like, you can't expect a live animal to be a prop, dude. They gotta move around. They gotta actually like, dude, it's crazy. They like, I'm pretty sure dogs like this as well, they need a ton of activity as well. I hope at least Hasan is fucking walking that. For real, she lays on that little bed for 8+ hours a day every single day. I hope he takes her for walks, but it just looks like he pays someone to do it or doesn't have the time or care that much. Hasan, when he sees a dog that hasn't been abused, and we got Palpatine shocking Yoda, it seems. If advocating for the murder of conservatives won't get Hasan banned, but zapping his dog for stepping off her mat does, it will make Kaya a hero of the people.
It's so true, dude. Unfortunately, if he gets banned because of the dog, he's probably gonna get rid of the dog. Maybe that'll be better. Maybe that'll be better for the dog. Unless he just like kills it.
Imagine this is the one thing that gets Twitch to permaban Hasan. I mean, I'll take it. I'll legitimately take it at this point. Also, Kaya, justice for Kaya. Hasan seems the type to buy a high maintenance boutique dog and never walk them. Y'all know bro's scared of going outside, and that dog has a tiny backyard to walk around in. It's animal cruelty at a certain point. Tactone responded, I always wondered how Hasan kept his dog behind him all stream. It's because he's been using a shock collar in a setting so high that his dog freaking screams when he uses it. Using your dog as a prop may seem more friendly, relatable, and down to earth, when in reality, the dog isn't sitting there of his own volition, but stays there out of fear. I'm beyond disgusted. F this man's whole existence. Now, we can't 100% confirm there was actually a shock collar. There actually are like a bunch of other clips where people are reviewing the color at hand, but yeah, we'll have to wait for more information. If it wasn't,
I don't know, man. It really looks like a fucking shock collar, and it really seems like he used a shock collar at this point. The chances are that's what happened. And like, even if you're on board with a shock collar, even if you think dogs, it's okay for them to have shock collars, why the fuck would you be dumb enough to use it on stream?
wasn't a shock collar, then why the hell didn't he go to check after she yelped? Anytime I've heard my dog cry, immediately go see what's wrong. It's pretty clear this guy did something to cause her pain. F this guy. Or, you know, at a different time might have caused her pain, and that gives like trauma. Hasan should not have a dog, period. It's clear he thinks of Kai as a way to humanize himself. The Vogue article made a big deal about how she is a designer dog. Tecton continues, here's Hasan admitting he owns a shock collar, since he once again looked his audience in the eyes and lied to your face again. Yet you will continue to suck shit out of this man's ass when he doesn't give a damn about you, sees you as a dollar sign.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar for fish, and his dog's barking. I couldn't do it. I have it still. I bought it. They are
He has a shock collar. He admits to owning a shock collar, and that collar looks like a shock collar, and he says that he will not use it, and he's a fucking liar. So I don't know, man. I don't know.
incredibly effective.
Right, so that was a clip from a while
Incredibly
back, and he
effective.
essentially says that he got the shock collar, but he didn't have the heart to use it. But maybe, apparently found the heart to use it. It seems like, or maybe not. Who knows? But yeah, those are the clips that people are digging up at the moment and trying to get.
Dude, it just keeps getting worse. I use a shock collar because the dog doesn't listen. It's a bad dog. It's a bad dog. Now, how about you just train your dog? You can train dogs without a shock collar, except he wants the dog to listen to him right away without training. That's the only viable explanation because he doesn't have time to train a dog, but he will use the dog as a prop.
Get to the bottom of this. Hasan, I don't give a shit if the dog's in pain and can't breathe. It's a dog. F this man's entire existence.
It's just such a lib ass, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit. This is a dog.
Interesting.
Huh. He doesn't give a shit. It's a dog. So we know how he feels about dogs.
Somebody seems to care a lot about dogs here. Very caring person. We're seeing this pattern of behavior.
Crazy.
Hasan's just overwhelming empathy for humans and animals alike. Why does he have a dog if he doesn't care about it? Because it's a good prop, apparently. Destiny.
Because other people care about dogs and they like to look at them. Because dogs are cute. And I get it.
Responded, judge me by my enemies, and he just posted Kaya here. Anyways, Anissa came out of nowhere and decided to be the one person on the internet defending Hasan here.
Why?
Ethan responds to Anissa coming to Hasan's defense over the Kaya clip and calling Klein a horrible dog owner. So Anissa says, I'm a big dog advocate. Love training dogs with positive reinforcement, as you can tell with Merlin and Fiona on Ian streams. Also, iDubbbz. You have trained iDubbbz quite well. I've met Kaya. I saw Kaya when Hasan was streaming. She never had a shock collar on. She was good at her place command, but that's very easily accomplished with positive reinforcement.
You think Hasan used positive reinforcement? And also, Anissa is a liar as well. So, what is she even trying to do coming out? She shouldn't have said anything at all. Because what is she even trying to accomplish by coming out to defend this guy? It makes it look even worse that she's the one who came out to defend him.
I would be very, very surprised if this was actually Kaya reacting to a shock collar. Well, the thing is, people
So she doesn't even know.
are talking about this specific clip here and why she yelped. It's like you just did not address that at all. Just because Ethan's a horrible dog owner and can't train his dogs worth shit doesn't mean other people are using shock collars.
Dude, every time it's like, whoa, look at this person. What about what they're doing? We're not talking about that. Dude, they cannot get Ethan off their minds. He lives in their heads rent free. Congratulations, Ethan. You ain't got to pay shit.
She's legitimately in love with this man. Like, iDubbbz, I know you love being cocked, but come on, dude. Like,
That's what she's doing on that man's knob. If you can even call him a man.
it is so
He's
apparent
garbage.
how much he's sucking off Hasan here that this man can legitimately do this to his dog on stream, and she still comes out and defends him out of nowhere. Like, nobody asked you to do.
Yeah, and her coming out and defending and saying, oh, I use positive reinforcement, makes me think that she doesn't use positive reinforcement. She shouldn't have just said anything at all because she's a fucking liar. And obviously she's going to lie about that too.
This. Ethan responds, what a pathetic shit stain of a human being to immediately handwave away a animal A and instead try to turn it on my four loved dogs. Anissa will erase this tweet after more evidence of Hasan's animal A comes to light. CPS visiting my family. Anissa sleeps. Hasan caught mistreating his dog on camera. I must defend my friend. Of course, it is her overwhelming empathy. If you loved your dogs, you would teach them to stop shitting in the house. If you loved your husband, you would train him to stop shitting in his pants. This is diabolical response by
That's
Ethan,
pretty
as
good.
always, with that dastardly profile picture, obviously. I just imagine that's how he looks anytime he's responding on his Instagram stories. Ethan made this story, spitting facts as usual. Imagine for 1 second it was Ethan on stream. We actually don't have to imagine. We know how y'all reacted to the Giardia lie, which was completely manufactured by Bat Empanada. You don't have a leg to stand on here. And all these people reacted in the most insane way to a completely false story.
Also, Kaya doesn't have a leg to stand on because Kaya is forced to lay down on whatever that bed thing is that I thought was a treadmill.
story about Ethan and his kids, and they wanted to take his kids away, but when something actually happens with Hasan's dog, they are in complete denial. No wonder this psychopath is defending Hasan and calling me a bad dog owner based on nothing. Our Rottweiler broke a window and jumped outside while we were filming something. When we came home, we realized what had happened. It was the scariest 10 minutes of our life. Thankfully, though, someone put her in our backyard. Very, very relieved to know someone wasn't scared to approach her and knew where to put her. Interesting, Anissa. I don't think you're the best dog owner if you're letting your dog jump out windows. Which, like, how many stories was there? What the heck? Do any
I don't know, man. My dog's not gonna jump out a window.
clips exist of Hasan kissing his dog on the head? I've never met a dog owner who shares their personal life on streams that didn't show affection to the dog. Also, Hasan, my offer still stands. I'll personally drive 3,500 miles to come pick her up. If it means signing an NDA, whatever. I'm not effing around. She deserves better than a 2x3 spot for you to use her as a prop. I'm at Hasan's house right now, and Kaya is wearing a dog collar. I've been here since last night. Interesting. Anissa, you sleep over a lot, it seems. Excuse me, what? She has the setting way too high if she yelps like that. She isn't even allowed to come say hi or move around. Why is she so poorly trained she gets into things? Given the fact that she immediately retreats back to place setting, that tells me no, she is quite well trained, but it seems out of fear. Son, if you aren't gonna take care of your dog, I will happily take her and give her the freedom she deserves. Anyway, surely Hasan cleared up this whole situation, right? He just responded, and yeah, people are not convinced. Hasan denies using a shock collar on Kaya, says that she clipped herself on something.
To hear oral arguments on Thursday.
Oh my
we should
God.
note that new CBS
Is there like a fucking LSF video or something? Is that why there's like hella people coming in here and screeching? Is that what's going on? Oh, classic. It started on D, then H3, then LSF is the classic pipeline.
His body language is different here than it usually is whenever he gets called out for things. It's like he knew he fucked up and he's like trying to write it off that he didn't. He's just like, oh, these guys. Oh, in my chat again. Who's here? LSF guys. Ooh, of course. It's like, bro, you know you fucked up.
I'm gonna fucking die, dude. Yes, I am incredibly abusive to the not only best trained, but also the best behaving and most spoiled dog on the planet. Is from when Kaya yelped. Yeah, she yelped because she fucking clipped herself on something when she was getting off the bed.
I looked at it over and over and over and over and over again. No, she fucking didn't. No, that is a lie. And even if she did, why didn't you go check? And you weren't looking when it happened. You looked back and was like, don't be a baby. You're telling me that you could see on screen that she did it right when she did it? Because when you were looking, that's not what happened. What are you talking about? You lying piece of garbage.
They're claiming that the most well-trained and the most spoiled, best kept after dog on the planet is
by who? Not you, because you ain't got time.
Actually being used by me, apparently. Because I gave her the place command while she was getting off, and then she yelped. These shadows don't know she broke the other beds? Yeah. She'd broken the previous bed. Bro, that dog is being abused. 4-hour streams every day of Hasan. I can't imagine. Yeah. I suspect it's coming from, you know, some crazy haters. They said you shocked her with a button. Yeah. In my evil villain lair. Good thing I didn't hit the fucking trapdoor button instead on accident. She reviewed food online. She yelped. No, she went when she was getting off the bed. Because I assume she like either stepped funny or clipped her fucking foot on something. I don't know.
He doesn't know. He said that's what happened, and now he's saying he doesn't know. We know what happened. Dude, he's trying so fucking hard to make this not look so bad.
Yeah, it came from the H3 sub. They didn't even hide it.
Okay, I'm sorry. We did the frame-by-frame analysis. We had XQC the scholar there go over frame by frame, and I did not see any clipping there. She seemingly seemed to recoil mid-air And yeah, this just seems like a bold-faced lie here, but let's give it to him, right? So your dog gets injured and yelps, and your first instinct is to not check on her, check if she's okay. Isn't that weird? Instead, you get angry and call her a spoiled baby for daring to take a step, daring to move. I'm Hasan Piker. You need to sit there perfectly in my background for 8 hours a day, or I will, you know, biz. I mean, I don't know what to say. I'm trying to be overwhelmingly fair here, but it just looks bad. Like, the clip just looks bad, right? Also, I find it hilarious. This guy's chat has to converse in like ancient dialect, bro. D and E community, like that's Destiny and Ethan. Basically, they're saying, oh, Destiny made the clip. He sent it to Ethan, and then Ethan sent it to LSF, and that's how it went viral or whatever. I mean, who cares how it actually got out there, right? This is happening on your stream. It's not like they took out a private video that was never supposed to be aired in the public. This is publicly happening on your stream. It's like when you say the Yeet Twitter account is stalking you. Buddy, these are from your stream. This is your public freaking stream. Just because you're too pussy to handle any criticism doesn't make people stalkers. The allegation is alleged, but I mean, there's nothing on her bed for her to clip herself. So it's a silly argument. Also doesn't explain why he allegedly looked like he was reaching for something. I did not.
And also wasn't worried at all about his dog getting hurt. Because I would have ran over to check. Any decent human would have ran over to check. And he probably would have ran over to check if she did yelp out of nowhere. Maybe, I don't know. Dude's a garbage human. I don't think he probably would, actually. But any decent human would be like, oh, what'd you do? Instead, he was like, oh, you're a big baby. Like he hit a fucking shock button.
Not see anything to clip herself or whatever. Maybe there was something on the floor. I don't know. Now, somebody pointed out this. He found out about this an hour ago and is just pretending to realize it now. You can see the exact moment he reads it's blowing up. He goes all quiet and distracted and then stands up to call Kaya away. He's then seen telling her to stay away when he comes back and sighs.
President Ronald Reagan speaks about the air traffic controller strike. He states very clearly that if the striking union
Oh, he noticed he fucked up. He just randomly stopped? Okay. Just sits there all quiet. He's like, fuck. Well, it's over.
At one point in these negotiations, agreement was reached and signed by both sides, granting a $40 million increase in salaries and benefits. This is twice what other government employees can expect. It was granted in recognition of the difficulties in...
What do you want to bet? We don't see this dog again. I mean, I kind of hope we do, but I kind of hope we don't. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about the dog being there from this point forward. Stop using it as a prop. Stop using the dog as a prop.
Inherent in the work these people perform. Now, however, it will be terminated.
No.
Okay, that is a very interesting reaction there. So basically, he secretly took care of the problem, right? He called Kaya off stream and then maybe adjusted something, maybe took off the collar, maybe did something there. And then later, an hour later, pretended like he saw the clip or something like that. I assume that's what's happening in this clip here. I mean, it wouldn't shock me that Hasan is straight up bullshitting. But
it would shock Kaya because that's what happened.
I feel like if you wanted to clear this up, you would instantly, you know, grab Kaya there, you know.
Yeah, show the collar. Show everybody the collar. That is not a shock collar. That's the only way. That is the only way that you could have made this better. But he couldn't because it was a fucking shock collar.
Put them in front of the camera and be like, hey, this is my dog here. You know, she's perfectly fine. Show the collar. Show it's not a shock collar. And then, you know, you would just dispel all the allegations and the rumors because your own chat was spamming a bunch of emotes of like, you know, sad or whatever. I know they do that a lot as a meme or whatever, but honestly, like, I don't know, they could actually probably be concerned as well. So I don't know, I find it weird. He has to secretly call his dog off camera or whatever to do something. Yeah, I don't know. All the theories are floating. Depends how much you believe Hasan at this point, right? Now, people are pointing out that Hasan's dog does have a collar, so they're debating whether it's like an air tag or actually a shock collar.
It looks pretty fucking similar to the shock collars that I was looking at.
In positive association with Israel. So all this does is breed resentment against Israel, and also, depending on how
Yeah, I mean, what is that look? So he notices the dog moves an inch and then immediately just stops everything and gives like the death stare of like, how dare you, Kaya? How dare you move? Sit on your tiny, tiny ass chair there. I mean, the thing is, big dogs need to move around. They need to run and be active and, you know, probably not listen to Hasan Piker propaganda 24/7. Jesus Christ, that's gotta be given some level of parasites or brainworms or something like that. Now, apparently people found a clip of Hasan having his collar way too tight on Kaya.
We saw this earlier.
And his, like, simp friend points it out and he just awkwardly brushes it off.
And now it's mainstream. I love her. I think her collar's too tight.
Well, it's here we get.
You have to be able to get two fingers, and I can.
Yeah, he should have just not said anything here and just listened to her and loosened the collar. Instead, he had to defend himself.
Even get one. I think you're choking her.
She's like,
He could have just been like, "Oh shit, oh my bad, I didn't know," or like, "Oh, we just put her collar back on. I didn't realize it was too tight. That this isn't usually how tight it is." But no, he's a fucking garbage human, and he's an idiot, and he doesn't know how to save it.
It's because she has a lot of neck meat.
Wow.
A lot of neck meat.
Your response to "I think you're choking her" is "It's a lot of neck meat, guys."
That's still choking her.
It's just a lot of neck meat. I mean, oh my god, this guy's such a piece of shit. Like, I don't even know what to say to that. Wouldn't you feel extremely embarrassed and guilty and be like, at least apologize or say something?
Well, no, he can't. He can't take accountability for anything. He's always right. He's the best person of all time.
Or apologize to Kai or whatever. I don't know, man. Maybe my brain doesn't operate the way this guy does, and I'm being ridiculous even trying to compare this guy to a regular human being, but it's just actually crazy to me. This absolute scumbag terrorist lover can't even treat his dog right. Right, so Asmongold responded,
It's the same reason as to why America, Kaya, please just fucking go, just stop.
And Asmongold, oh boy, his dad, Asmongold's dad, loves dogs. Actually donates to a foundation for dogs. But now Asmongold is the one who donates to the foundation for dogs for his dad. That's what he said on his stream that he was going to be doing. And bro, I can't wait to see what he's got to say.
Jesus Christ, what are you doing?
And I couldn't even get one. I think you're choking her.
It's a 95% chance it's a shock collar. Holy shit. Hasan stating he owns and uses shock collars.
My old roommate wanted to use a shock collar. I have it still. I bought it. They are incredibly effective.
That's not a good clip. I'll say that.
Guys, 99%. 99%.
This is why XQC is so sure it's a shock collar.
It beeps. It beeps.
Association with Israel. So all this does is
It beeped. Beep. This is probably an AirTag. I'm going to assume. But see, there's a little bump there.
Which country shock collars for dogs banned in? Because people said like it's banned in your country. So they're banned in several countries. They're banned in England. They're banned in Finland. They're banned in Denmark, in Austria, in Germany, in Netherlands, in Norway, in Sweden. And holy shit. Okay, well, yeah.
Okay, well, that's a lot of sort of corroborating evidence coming out there. Obviously, there would have to be a full like investigation into what actually is going on there, whatever. But you know, regardless of what actually happened in that specific moment, I still feel like it's a pretty weird way to treat your dog. His reaction was very weird. The yelping was very weird, and also like all those other clips. Like, why is the collar so freaking tight that your simp fucking friend there can't even put like 2 fingers into the collar, right? You're basically like choking your dog there. And your response was so pathetic, like, oh, the neck is thick or whatever. Like, what do you mean? Like, what does that have anything to do with the tightness of the collar? Like, it's not growing actively as you put it on. You should be able to make sure she's not, you know, feeling uncomfortable and shit like that. But I don't know, man. This is just looking bad. So much things adding up here.
He probably got mad off stream and was like, why are you checking my dog's collar? Why'd you have to do that right in front of everybody, right in front of the world? Probably why we've never seen her in another clip. Maybe she is in other clips, but I've never seen her in another clip before. And I've seen that clip before, and I just like didn't think anything of it because, you know, okay, it's one time, but apparently it's a fucking pattern.
Asmon's comments saying stop being a baby when shocking an animal for trying to leave a room is genuinely mentality insane. And now we know why the dog always looks so miserable. Not only she has to live with a son, but he's both shocking and choking his poor dog, poor girl. There's only one animal in that room deserving of a shock collar, and I named the dog. He almost slipped and confirmed it's a shock collar. It's the fact that his fans are still saying it's not is wild. I mean, I'm not going to definitively say that without 100% proof, but I still don't like the pattern. This person says it's 1,000% a shock collar. We got XQC with the 98%. We got the 1,000%. I assume he's got that poor dog trained to sit in the same spot and not even allowed to move. That wasn't a bark for attention, that was pain. It's not even like the dog was barking or destroying something. It literally just moved and he zaps it. Evil man. Is anyone surprised? Animal mistreatment is a classic symptom of psychopathy. Even his dog hates them. This is disgusting. Now, apparently, the cover-up is on...
No, the worst thing is, I bet the dog doesn't hate him. I bet the dog loves him. Like, bro...
full display. The LSF moderators are going and deleting every single instance.
Oh, that's what LSF is. I didn't know what LSF was.
Literally had like 4 different links ready for this video, and then when I tried to start recording, all of them were deleted, so I had to go find it in some alternative sources or whatever.
X.
Because they keep trying to wipe this shit, which is crazy. It's like the Hasan Piker Defense Squad is just engraved in Reddit or something. Hasan isn't gonna frick you, by the way. My god. So anyways, XQC calls them out. XQC scolds the LSF mods for removing some Hasan threads, says to call him.
Remove a moderator. Oh, not this again. Not this again. I cannot. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Again? Yo, LSF mods. Yo. You have me on Discord. Give me a ring. Yo, I know you might be watching. Buddy, give me a ring. I had you on stream last time. Buddy, explain. I said last time you guys are doing better. And if you guys do this shit, I will hell hold you accountable. I have to hold you guys accountable.
I mean, that is some classic Reddit censorship. Is anybody surprised that they want to desperately defend Hasan in any way humanly possible? It is just the classic Reddit playbook. And this is why we were talking about how they need to be investigated in this, and apparently these Reddit admins are working with the H3 snark mods or something like that. And, you know, Reddit is also being questioned for being one of the platforms potentially radicalizing people into political violence as well.
Literally one of the head moderators for the H3 snark works at Reddit.
Right? So these are all like subtly connected in some strange way, right? And I feel like you're never going to stop the message. I mean, no matter how many clips you delete, it'll just get posted again and again on different Reddits or on Twitter, and essentially people will see the truth. And
yeah, and it's gonna get worse. And they're gonna say, like, look, Livestream Fails is removing this. So it's everywhere else. Why are they the only ones removing it? Because they are Hasan dick riders, that's why.
you won't be able to hide
we
this
already
type
knew
of
that,
shit.
though.
I feel like Hasan could have explained this away much easier than just secretly taking his dog off camera and then giving some weird explanation that makes no sense, where she clipped herself on something when we did the frame by frame. We didn't actually see anything. Maybe you should say exactly what she clipped herself on. Maybe actually go investigate. Maybe try to dispel some of these rumors. But it just seems like he doesn't care. He didn't care that the collar was too tight. He just did not care. SCC says he doesn't understand why Hasan is trying to gaslight over what happened.
To me, it's fascinating. Like, it's not that crazy. People have their own secrets, they have their own private lives, but to have something on in the middle of the camera to happen, and then to try to gaslight everybody and say that it's wrong when it's provable in live motion is, it's just dumb. I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ib asked, like, oh, dude, please don't get a Frenchie. I just wrote a Vox article talking about how problematic they are. Like, I don't give a fuck. I know they have breathing problems. I know they're incredibly fucking inbred. I don't give a shit. I know. I don't care. Like, I don't give a shit.
Nick the Warrior drops a warning about incoming Hasan fan obfuscation. Obviously, the out-of-context demons are coming.
Reddit, by the LSF mods. He's treating his dog like a Funko Pop. Oh god, dude.
Damn,
oh god. I'm remember who was the e-girl who spent like fucking $3 grand on Funko Pops of some guy's money or something? Or like their entire backdrop was like Funko Pop. I don't remember. He's treating his dog like a Funko Pop on a shelf, just something to be in the background of his streams. Stay on your 2-foot by 4-foot mat. Do not move for 8 hours or I will shock you. Apparently the dog does leave the mat sometimes. And that's like an okay thing. I don't okay, cool. So
yeah, but it's not okay when the dog, because maybe usually the dog gets up and roams around the room. It's not okay because the dog's been roaming around the house So we got to shock the dog because I know exactly what's happening.
Oh, be careful saying that for 8 hours the dog sits there, because an asshole annoying like subhuman freak on Twitter will be like, actually the dog sits there for 6 hours 42 minutes and 35 seconds a stream on average. I watch every Hasan stream and I know exactly what I'm talking about. You're a fucking defamation artist or something. Yeah, I don't know, dude. Some like absolute subhuman wretch is gonna come try to correct you.
It's out of context, guys. You just have to watch Hasan's entire 10-hour stream, of course, and the previous 30 days of his content in order to get the full context for what that very obvious clip of the dog just yelping, right? And Hasan's very weird, strange reaction there. Actually, you don't understand. Hasan is the kindest.
I mean, can he not see why nobody fucking believes him? Because he's constantly calling for violence, constantly being a lying, manipulative, gaslighting prick. And then this happens and he's like, no, guys. The dog clipped itself, even though, like, I didn't go check because I don't care if my dog gets hurt. I'd rather call the dog a baby for hurting itself.
This is the one that people are talking about. Okay, this is the one. This is the one that they saw.
Yeah.
It has the capacity to vibrate.
Right. Oh.
And that's it.
It has the capacity to vibrate.
That's it.
So did you press the button or didn't you? I thought the dog clipped her paw. Did you press the button to make the vibrating collar vibrate? Because that's not what you said. You said the dog clipped her paw. And guess what? People have found this collar, and it is in fact a shock collar with removable prongs. And of course, he would show this off the day after all of this happened. So what is it? What is it, Hasan?
Good. There's the air tag. There's the fucking vibrator. It also has a flashlight component to it at nighttime, and it also has a tracker on it when she gets lost. If she were to actually get fucking lost.
Okay. But did you press it? Did you press the button on the shock collar that has a vibration component that you removed the prongs from? Why did the dog yelp? If it just vibrates. Like it was in pain. Huh. Interesting. Also, we got this old clip that resurfaced just to make things worse.
Come here.
Drag the dog by its tail.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like, I'll actually kill you, okay? In front of everyone. Stay.
Stay. If you run right now, I'll fucking kill you. Like,
Okay,
I'll actually kill you. Okay?
I don't care if he like threatens to kill the dog like with words, because I do that all the time to my dog. So like that's a non-issue because you don't mean it. You say it because like a dog is a dog. It doesn't understand that you're like gonna threaten it like that. But pulling on the tail, the whole shock collar thing, dude, this guy is actually a piece of fucking garbage. And here it is. Here's the shock collar that he was using. Right there. How about that? Easily removed for non-stim training. Like, bro. Come on. Like, get the fuck out of here. Tell me what you think about this. Leave a comment down there below. I'll see you in the next one.